welcome to Looking Glass Letterbox for the general readings for March of 2021. Again, it is a general reading, so it's not going to connect or apply for everyone out there, but hopefully there's something interesting or curious or helpful that you can take to consider throughout the course of the next month. If nothing here is connecting for you, consider checking your other sign placements. What's active for you and what you're focused on or concerned with at the moment may be showing up somewhere else in your chart. So check your rising, moon, and Venus signs as well. What's applicable for you may be happening there. Or just do so to get a more comprehensive, enriched picture of what's applying across your chart within the readings. I find that to be helpful and interesting as well. We're going to go ahead and dig into, we're now in Pisces season, and that is sort of a soothing balm. It's the end of the zodiac year, cycles closing up, acclimating, doing some regeneration, some self-care, taking time to contemplate how things have developed over the past zodiac year and what you want to close down and what you want to open up, moving into your season, Aries season, at the end of March. So what you're moving out of from Aquarius season is the Princess of Cups. Okay, so some of you out there have been sort of emotionally open and considering and creative and sort of recognizing synchronicity and deciding what's fulfilling you, what you're going to be receptive to, what you're going to open up to from a novice stage or a planning stage, asking questions, paying attention to things that have been shifting, things that you maybe haven't noticed before, and sort of being inspired by them and considering how you want to integrate those things into your life or into what you are working on or developing moving forward from this point. And in the current influences, we have the Magician. Okay, so that's taking that inspiration, taking those intuitive hits, that synchronicity, that creativity, and that receptivity to embrace new experience and new ways of seeing things or considering things or discovering things, engaging with them. With the Magician, that's a call to action. So actively seeking out how you can apply all of this resonance to what you want to develop and activate when Aries opens up at the end of March. So this is a time of contemplation about how you're going to be actionable within those spaces. Okay, the Magician is ruled by Mercury, so it's about communication on all levels. So intuitively, practically, within the mental body, the emotional body, and then how all of that is going to apply in manifesting what it is that you want outside of yourself. So that the tangible result of all of your efforts. All right, so recognizing that you are wildly capable, you're innovative, taking the idea that you've incepted from all of this consideration that you've been doing with the Princess of Cups, what you want to open up to, what you want to be receptive to, and how the experience that you want to step into, recognizing that you have what you need to begin, and that you are capable of learning and growing and innovating and developing further from those points of inspiration. And then the oncoming influence is when you embrace the Magician space, you move from the Princess of Cups to the Knight of Cups. So that is the actionable phase. This is the an indication of actively moving in the direction of your ambition. The Knight of Cups suggests its emotional resonance, its confidence in what you have to offer, and within the vulnerability within that confidence to be receptive to what is offered to you in return. It's a very charming energy, very playful energy, and it's also water in your fire sign. So when Aries burns bright, when your passion and your motivation and your excitement burns so hot, this water influence is going to temper that so that it's sustainable. It's not just, a pop and fizzle. It's going to temper it to allow it to become malleable for further development and enrichment, and actively moving toward that when we reach the end of March and moving into Aries season, where you are going to be in your home sign, in your element, and are going to be activated and sort of lit up to the next level. And it's also the opening of the next zodiac year, so the new beginning collectively within time and circumstance that's going to be available for you. More information on this Princess of Cups that you're moving out of is the Three of Cups. This isn't a drag of a sort of an experience. This is fun, being fulfilled by it, enjoying it, having a good time, collaborating. 3 is the point of creation, the point at which you bring the imaginary into the reality, from thought into matter, and this is with emotional resonance. So within your relationships, enjoying yourself and embracing new experience and talking to people and asking them questions that you haven't before, and really being delighted by the experience with the Three of Cups and the Princess of Cups here. So it's a very youthful, creative, delightful space to be operating within, and you're just now coming out of that into the Magician, into a call to action and resonant capability and activity. And you have the King of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles here. So an opportunity in Pisces season for material manifestation, because again, this is coins, so it's the earth element, earth energy, home, work, money, family, health, anything that you develop in your external existence. Employed with the King of Swords, this is a master at the intellectual process of decision and fair analysis, and employing your experience and your education and your awareness and your mental clarity and sharpness to the endeavor that you are seeking here. So this is really going to center this emotional current that's running through your fire sign, so that you can really take advantage of the opportunity for material manifestation with all of these ideas and potential and growth and options that you are seeking out and stepping into and accepting and extending yourself into. Okay, so then clarifying or supporting this Knight of Cups, you have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So Six of Swords is moving on to a new shore, moving away from what no longer, where there's no potential, where things have stagnated, where there's nothing left to be, to come into connection with, seeking out a new land of connection and opportunity and potential with the Six of Swords. Sixes, again, are a point of connection, reciprocity, the cyclical nature of exchange, supporting growth, moving forward, and it requires commitment and conviction and unification within yourself to move towards those things in your decisions, in your mental body, in your thoughts and your perspectives and your story, and what you're going to decide to seek to pursue with this Eight of Wands. All of this opportunity and activity and communication and passionate, resonant endeavor and option that's going to open up to you. We just came out of a Mercury retrograde, so we're sort of still in the penumbra of that. So when that resolves itself and things start to become activated again, and what is available to us becomes possible for us to connect with, what you say yes to and what you say no to are equally important. So with all the options and potential that's going to be available as you move forward into this new environment of possibility and understanding and actionable decision, don't say no to things that you want to come into connection with. Don't say yes to things that you don't want to come into connection with. And coming from a place of sort of renewed spirit and inspiration and creativity with all of these cups and all this water on the table, with the benefit of holding the space of Magician, influenced by the King of Swords, operating over this opportunity that's going to be available to you. That's a delightful space of development and growth and discovery. Okay, and what's the foundation of the reading? What's influencing this at the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. We're at the end of this zodiac year, Pisces season. It's a time to rest, regroup, regenerate, recuperate, and in that sort of dreamy sort of space that allows for you to do that. You may feel like you need to be a little on guard about things that you've worked on up to this point. You may be a little world weary. You may be a little jaded, based on the experience and the knowledge that you now have from your previous endeavors. But this cycle is about to close. It's about to get to the 10. And Pisces season will allow you to release what no longer applies within that 10 of Wands. Reprioritize the actions and the responsibilities and the endeavor that you want to take with you into this new land to apply this new opportunity to when you come into connection with it from this creative and empowered frame of mind, so that you can enjoy it, so that it is fun and blissful and delightful, and you can appreciate it. It's not just another thing that you have to do. It's something that will revitalize you and will be significant to your development throughout the next zodiac year. So you've already done so much work. You're almost at the completion of this particular cycle. So taking Pisces to go back through everything that you've done, all that you've experienced, the wisdom that you've gained, the skills that you've gained and honed and developed over the course of those things, to be aware of how that's going to be applicable to this creative new vision of what you want to do moving into the future. That is lovely, Aries. I love that. And then you have your notes from the universe on love and connection. You have what it takes. Okay, always follow your heart. Unless it's been broken, then you must lead it back into love, the universe. P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? Okay, so if you've had to process through disappointment or defeat or disillusionment over this past year, and you've needed this time, this Pisces season with this Princess of Cups, to heal and regenerate and to think of things in a little bit more of a unburdened way, to fantasize a little bit, to just sit back and notice and tap into synchronicity and divine timing and not do anything with it. Just consider it. Consider it and evaluate it and tuck it away in your pocket for later, how that can apply later. And when this magician is activated within your energy, all of that is going to apply, and you will have taken the time to heal and recover and recuperate from all of this endeavor that you were already previously engaged in a way that you're going to be revitalized and refreshed and renewed moving forward from this point, and an awareness that with whatever successes or defeats or elation or disappointment that you've experienced in the past up to this point, you have what it takes to carry on and work up into the next level, the next echelon of your own experience and your own evolution. Okay, that is all that I have for you in the general reading, Aries. I hope you enjoyed that. The extended readings are available on the Patreon. If you're interested in the extended readings, we're going to dig into the deck and we're going to clarify with the Linestrider deck and get some more information on this development here. Check out the Patreon. The link is in the description. Also, if you don't go there, check out the Tea Time and Tarot, the daily readings. I post Monday through Fridays. You can see what's happening over there. Otherwise, I will see you next time, Aries. Remember, I appreciate your time and your attention. It is valuable, and I am grateful for it. So subscribe, share, like, comment if you'd like to support the channel, and have a fantastic Pisces season. I will see you for the April readings, or I'll see you over in Tea Time and Tarot. Bye.